Good day. This is the Dr. Goodvibes Report, and I'm your host, Dr. Goodvibes. And today there's a lot of things cooking. There's things cooking here in the clinic, and there's lots of things cooking that are really, really good all over the planet right now. It's tremendous, and we're going to send you some amazing links so you can find out what's going on. So I did a little prep work so you didn't have to watch me do all of these things, but I started peeling my grapefruit. You know, they say if life gives you lemons, you make lemonade. Well, life gave me grapefruits, and so I'm making my grapefruit aid. And so what you do is you take your grapefruit and you peel them off, and you get the skins and you put them in this nice pot. And ooh, this looks like a skull cap that came right off there, huh? Looks like good. There's really nutritious things in here. I won't mention what they are. There's going to be a link below, but you got to do a little bit of research yourself to find out why am I showing you what I'm showing you. This is really good meat, the grapefruit meat. So you're going to put that aside and save that for a tasty treat in a little bit. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this water. Now this water has been run through a certain kind of device. And what it is the water goes through platinum, gold, and silver, and some other crystals in there, and it sets it up in like a spiral, and it's like water going over rocks in a creek, and it's called structuring. And what that does then is it removes the cellular memory from the water, because water is a great conductor. It's a great way to store memory. And so we ran this water through this filter. So this is very good water. And we're going to pour it now over the grapefruit peelings that I have here. And what you do then is you put a nice cover on top of it. And you take it in and you put it on your stove and you bring it to a good rolling boil. And then you turn it down to simmer, and you let it simmer for 2.5 to 3 hours. And when it's done, you let it cool down, and you make sure the condensation that's on your lid does not come out in steam. You want that all to be condensed and go back down into that water, and then you're going to have a very healthy drink. So that's a little tip for you. Might want to think about it and see what else is out there on the web that might be helpful to you. We'll put as many links as we can that are to your benefit. Other things that are cooking in the world, there's some people that we found, people that have seen us, seen me on YouTube, and they've shared what they believe would be of interest to myself and my team. And they really are something. And so there's a new guy on the scene. He's only been around since about March, and his name is Charlie Ward. And he is a 60-year-old gentleman, and he talks the truth, and he's got some very high connections. So you're going to want to listen to Charlie Ward. There'll be some links in the box below. There's another gentleman by the name of Charlie Freak. And Charlie Freak's been around for a very long time, and he and his partner, they run a animal survival, what do you call that, animal rescue place. But he is a highly intelligent, highly connected individual. And those two pair of Charlies got together, and they got one of the videos that I'm going to be putting a link to is called Q's Takedown of the Cabal, A to Z. It's 2 hours and 47 minutes. It's fabulous. Don't miss a minute of it. It's really, really good. And it tells step by step what has happened with our great and wonderful President Donald J. Trump and his beautiful and intelligent wife Melania, and where they've gone and what they've done and what it means to us in the world. And it's how the evil cabal, which is basically started by the 13 Phoenician families. It explains that extremely well. I learned a lot. I want you to listen as well. Something else that came up, I've had people call and come here from various places when they've seen me on the Field McConnell show. and Abel Danger, and back in the days when I was talking about thermography and health issues. And that was when Field McConnell asked me if I would head up be the medical director for the McConnell Veterans Ranches. That's still a goal. That's right there. It's been held up with the holdup of Field McConnell, but now we know why he was doing what he's doing, and we understand that it wasn't the evil cabal that was winning. It was the evil cabal going to be going down, and part of that going down is going down in the hands of Lieutenant Colonel Field McConnell. My friend, you've done a tremendous job. You're not just an American hero, you're a global hero. So thank you again, Field. I can't wait to see you sooner rather than later. I believe we're very close to so many victories all over the globe. So the pair of Charlies, Charlie Ward and Charlie Freak, and then another friend of mine sent me a link to a young man. He looks like he's a kid, but he said he's been around for quite a while. He didn't give his age, but it's a tremendous video. His name is John Paul Rice. And the person sent me this and said, "Is this what you've been talking about? Is this something that you're aware of?" And I go, "Oh yeah, I'm definitely aware of that. And unfortunately, I'm aware of a lot more evil things than what he's, and he is too. But he doesn't want to bring that out, because when we get into the actual horrendous stuff that's been going on by these people that have no soul, you can't have a soul and do what you do to the children." So the Children's Crusade is still on our docket, helping children, helping families, just plain helping. There's going to be a lot of ability to do that very soon. We know we're right there. If you listen to the Charlies, you're going to hear a lot of truth, and they've got a lot of things to back up. That's not my mission to tell you all what's going on. My mission is to talk about health and keep kind of everybody, on the happy side, good vibes. Have good vibes. It's all about the vibration. It's all about the frequency. John Paul Rice mentions it in his 30-minute video. So that's a good one. That'll be a good link there. One of the people that I was speaking with about 2 months ago in regards to someone else's health condition, I just found out she's an MD, and I just found out that she has breast cancer. And she's going to be going down to Sloan Kettering in a few weeks. And in the meantime, the person that informed me about this doctor's dilemma, I reminded that individual to remember when I was speaking about breast health and root canals. And because this lady is medically trained, she's a medical doctor, she's going to do the medical thing, but I wanted her to understand that it was a medical doctor. He was the head of the Pericles Clinic in Switzerland, and he was getting fed up with all these young women coming in with breast cancer. And so he had said to his staff, take the last 150 women that came in here with breast cancer, bring the files to me. I'm going to go through there and see if there's a link, if there's a correlation with anything. Why are they getting this breast cancer? And what he found was, I believe it was 148 of the 150 files that he reviewed. Those women with breast cancer had a root canal tooth on the same side as their breast cancer. That's a pretty high frequency, isn't it? That's like 97%, 98%, somewhere right in there. The research from earlier days showed 93%. So either way, if you got a root canal and you're a lady, you get a root canal, I don't care if you're a lady or not, man or woman, those things are a time bomb sitting in your head. That's a dead bone stuck in a live body, and you cannot kill the bacteria that's in those teeth. Weston Price was asked to do some research into that back around the turn of the 20th century, right around 1900, 1905. The head pathologist from the Mayo Clinic came to him and said, "I got all these people coming in here, and then now they got diseases in the kidneys and the lungs and the liver and so forth, and they got these new things called root canals. Is there a correlation? Is there any relationship to it?" And Weston Price did the most tremendous research, and in 1923 published a 1,174-page, 2-volume set of findings with his research, and it was amazing what he did. I read it twice because I needed to own that material if I was going to be doing talks on various health conditions that are around right now. And so anyway, his findings were, don't do root canals because they can't be disinfected. You got a dead body, you got a dead bone and a live body, and it's full of live bacteria. By the way, those bacteria are living in 3 miles of dentin tubules. So those tubules are very, very tiny, and the bacteria live in them. Well, guess what? Viruses are a lot smaller than bacteria. So if you think your mask is helping you, it's an illusion, and it's a fear thing. And people that are causing the fear are going to be going down. Just listen to the Paracharlies; they'll tell you. I'm not the guy to take them down. That's got to be younger, stronger, faster. But I'm here to, just kind of here to help. There's a nice couple that came here on Thursday. Hi, how you doing? I know you're watching. Yeah, your name is Safe. And she came in, had some health conditions. We did full body thermography on her, and we send that off to the medical doctors who are radiologists, and they're trained and they specialize in thermography, and they'll do a report, and we'll assist that lady on her life journey to getting better, more vibrant health. We do the best we can with every patient, and some of them do very well, and some of them, may not do as well. A lot of it has to do with their mental attitude, their spiritual place in life. Remember, I talk about grounding. I talk about vibrating at a higher frequency. Don't go down into the despair. Don't go down into those frequencies that are below 3 on the scale. I've done that scale before. You can go back into the Dr. Goodvibes report and find out where I talked about the vibration of different thoughts and so forth. So if you can think positive thoughts, and you can work on a lot of things to get yourself healthy naturally, just a minor hint, then you're gonna be a lot better in a better place to do as well as you can with what life throws you. We know that Field is doing well, and he's been testifying. That's a tremendous thing. Field McConnell, you've done a tremendous job. You're not just an American hero, you're a global hero, because things are going on all over the planet, and some of those things that are coming up that are going to be good for the planet are because you had the wherewithal, the intelligence, and the fearlessness to take on God's mission to expose evil, and you surely did. So thank you, Field. I'm very proud of you, and can't wait to see you. I'm going to wrap it up now, keep it kind of short, but don't forget the little cooking lesson that I gave you today, and maybe you should do a little research, figure out why we did what we did, and what there's another kind of thing called in the office here we use colloidal silver, but there's something else that's colloidal that might be good for you too. So see one of the links that we have down below and figure out what it is, and you yourself can make your own health drink and supplement it with something else and really do well. So with that, we wish you good luck, good day. Remember, where we go one, we go all, and God wins.